Hi, welcome everyone. We are from the Asia Society. Actually, we are a non-profit located in Admiralty. Our main focus is promote arts and culture. We know that we have a lot of friends who are currently in quarantine. And we have like our own friends been through quarantine as well. And myself have been through quarantine like maybe 4 times. And we know that people in quarantine will need some support here and there. So we found some of our friends and to share some of their tips and how they survive quarantine. So today we have Lakshmi with us. Hi, Lakshmi.
Hi.
Hi. How many times has you been through quarantine?
Mac, I'm a veteran. I've done 1 week, 2 weeks, and 3 weeks. So 3 times. And going.
Wow.
I'm a professional quarantiner.
So which one is like the easiest or hardest? Is it like 1 week is the easiest, 3 weeks is really hard? What do you feel?
Mac, it's funny. I think it's the attitude. 1 week can be as difficult as 3. You've just got to. It is what it is, and you've just got to make the best of it because it's so easy to get. It's tough being in a room, for a period of time. So, I think my first one was the most difficult. Then I got used to it.
So, any tips you want to give to our friends who are watching this?
Mac, the one thing, that helped me, everyone's different and everyone has different ways of dealing with the being locked in a room, I think is structure. I really plan my day out, yoga in the morning, something an hour, lunchtime with TV, so I just basically really regimented my life because I think that sort of keeps the momentum going because 24 hours is a long time to be alone. Day after day. So I think that was useful, just planning my day, which by the way, I don't do on normally. I'm the most unstructured person normally. So, that was a good thing. Yeah.
So actually, you are quite similar to me. I went through like 1 time of 3 weeks and 3 times of 1 week. So how I handle my 3 weeks was I actually plan my timetable. It's like every day 4 p.m. I would like jog on the spot in the hotel room for 21 days. It's like I never jog in my life outside of my quarantine, but I jog like half an hour to 1 hour during my quarantine as well.
Yeah, I think, and you have to stick with your routine because that gives you a sense of control. But again, Mac, everyone's different, and we also have a really good bunch of friends. So, we kept, like we were discussing, care packages kept coming. So, you'd look forward to food was a big thing. And, drink in the evening. It's fun.
I think the care packages is very important. And most important is like, tell your friend, don't tell you what they are sending. So every time you open the door and open out your boxes, it's a surprise to you. It's like, oh, what am I having today? If you're expecting something, there's no more surprises. You make your like quarantine life even more boring. This is what I feel.
That's true. And you can also give requests. I used to give requests saying, I want this, or I want that. So yeah, but I think the thing that really, another really, thing that I did, Mac, which I don't know, is there's, when you're in your normal day-to-day life, you're just on a roll, from one thing to the other. So, that was a good time to make time for reading stuff that I hadn't had time to read, or there's so many courses online, so many things you want to watch, Netflix apart, there's so much out there right now. So, good time. So I would give myself a few hours a day just to do viewing things that, ordinarily I wouldn't really sit down and spend time viewing. So, it's actually a good opportunity to just have a long pause.
So before my 21 days quarantine, one of my friends actually asked me, you have 21 days. What do you want to achieve out of these 21 days? So that started me thinking that I need to plan something. I need to set an aim. And that actually helped me a lot in achieving my 21 days of quarantine because I know I have an endpoint to meet and I knew that I want to achieve something out of it. So maybe anyone's going through quarantine or before they're going through quarantine, they should ask themselves this question as well, what they want to go through, what they want to achieve out of the 21 days.
Yeah, no, you're right, Mac. And I think the thing is that it is what it is, right? We've got to do it. So right. Just, engage with it positively and just say, I have to do it because people only travel because they really need to. Nobody's traveling. Well, at least nobody I know is just traveling for holidays. You're traveling to see your parents or your children or, something that you need to do. So I think you have to do quarantine. So the best thing is to just be positive about it, because I know a lot of my friends who've really suffered, been anxious about it. But I mean, not to say I wasn't, I was as well, but it's not so bad, really, honestly. But Mac, I was just thinking, after our last conversation, it would be really nice if someone actually had a quarantine yoga package, or a quarantine, workout package, or a quarantine afternoon movie package for, for all us to do it. Be
I
nice.
think like having Zoom talk, like or WhatsApp call with people becomes so important during quarantine. Is the only way you can interact like with people. Even if I watch yoga and follow it on YouTube, it's different from doing it live with other people on Zoom or other platform.
Yeah.
Yeah. During my quarantine, I felt that weekdays was easier to handle because I got a lot of like meetings on Zoom. Weekend was really terrible. Everyone is out. I got no one to call. I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do for like the 24 hours of weekends?
Yeah, no, true. Mac, another thing we used to do, these friends of mine and I, because some of us were in quarantine together, we would work out in the evening for 1 hour together on Zoom. And that was such fun because, we would work out, and then we would chat, with each other afterwards. So one of my friends was in quarantine just now, but I was at home, but I worked out on Zoom with her. So it was just a way of, it was just fun. So therefore, if somebody had quarantine yoga classes, or quarantine, that people in Hong Kong could sign up for, that would be so nice, because that's interactive. And, people in quarantine, especially for people in quarantine, I think
Yes.
entertainment in quarantine should be a focus now. If hopefully it goes away, but it doesn't.
Okay, so one last question. If you're going through another next round of quarantine, what will you prepare this round? What would you want to achieve this round?
Oh my God, Matt, that's a tough. My biggest achievement would just to get through with it and be sane at the end of it. But no, I think just structure again. I think personally I've cracked it. It's just I regiment my life, I structure my life, and I do a lot of stuff that I wouldn't normally do at home because there are too many distractions.
Okay, so people who are in quarantine, if you are coming out, be remember to visit Asia Society. We got really like big space and nice environment. You can take a look all behind me, and we have an exhibition going on as well. So feel free to come here. We are open Tuesday to Sunday, 11 to 6. And thank you, Lakshmi, for sharing your things with us.
Quickly add to Asia Society to tell you that that's another thing I did in quarantine. I'd watch some of your programs. Even the old ones I used to sit and watch.
Oh,
So, yes, definitely watch Asia Society.
so yes, we have our videos like up on our YouTube and Facebook as well. You can rewatch some of our old programs. This includes like some are food and culture, some are wellness, and some are talks about economy, some are talks about COVID updates as well. Yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, Lakshmi. Bye.